Hello everybody and welcome back to Matty Reacts, the channel where we take a look at things we've never watched or listened to before. And today we've got something really interesting. I'm a little bit late to the party, I'm afraid. I've had a couple of weeks where I've not been able to record as much as I'd like to, which means I've missed Linkin Park's new song, The Emptiness Machine, which is their first single as a band with a new front person. Emily, I believe her name is. Now, I believe there's a lot going around online in terms of if she's suitable for the band in terms of certain allegations of Scientology and supporting people who shouldn't be supported. But I'm not going to talk about that too much here because there's plenty of other people who do a much better job than me of presenting those facts, and you can make your own decisions based on that. I don't agree with the things that I've heard are true about her, but I do kind of want to hear the song regardless of that. So I thought I would take a look at the official music video for The Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park, which is the first Linkin Park single with a different singer than Chester on it, which is going to be very weird. It's going to be weird anyway. It's going to be weird that it's a female vocalist, just because I'm used to Linkin Park songs not having a female vocalist. But I think it'll be interesting. So we're just gonna take a little look and see what's in store.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin.
I think it's a good idea to done what they've done, which is to have Mike do the first vocal, because that's kind of a familiar thing, right? So they've not just jumped straight in and gone, here's the new singer straight down your face. They've gone, here's Linkin Park, look, because it's Mike Shinoda. And then they're going to introduce her presumably at the chorus. Very interesting. It's a very Linkin Park song so far.
Let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Oh, she gets the second verse, not the chorus. Interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, so leaving all of the baggage behind us and just looking at it as a singer on a song, I can kind of see why they've gone for her, because I think anybody that was going to come into Linkin Park, right, was always going to be compared to Chester. There's no way you can sort of get around that fact, and I think the best way of minimizing that is by saying, right, we're not going to do Chester Part 2, we're going to try something different. We're going to try a female vocalist this time, but in doing so they've picked a female vocalist that can do some of the things that Chester did. So she's got quite a good sort of smooth singing voice, but she's also got a really good raspy sort of screamy vocal in there as well. And I think whatever they do in terms of new songs, they're not going to do this tour that they're doing and not sing old songs, and so they need someone who can inject that sort of grit into the voice for certain parts of the songs. And I think that's probably what they've picked her for, because she's someone who can do both, just like Chester could do both. That's not me saying she's the next Chester. That's not me trying to say that she compares in any way, but I can understand why they've picked her, purely from a vocal point of view, because it fits, but it's not a carbon copy of Chester, or attempting to be a carbon copy of Chester.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Let you cut me open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open, so fucking naive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Yeah, I think this is definitely. It sounds like a Linkin Park song, obviously. Apart from the fact that there's a female vocalist on it, which is weird for a Linkin Park song, but other than that, it tackles themes they've tackled before in terms of the lyrics. It sounds in terms of the style and the instrumental, it sounds like some stuff they've done before, but not a carbon copy. It sounds like an evolution of that. It's closer, I would say, to their more recent stuff than their early stuff, but let's be honest, the band are not as young as they used to be, so they're gonna evolve in style over the years. And I think I'm gonna let it play out before I give my final thoughts. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with this so far. So it was worth me playing it out, wasn't it? Yeah, so like I say, I quite like it as a song. It's going to take a bit of getting used to think of it as a Linkin Park song. But instrumentally, it sounds like Linkin Park. Lyrically, it sounds like Linkin Park. And obviously, in the bits where it's Mike Shinoda doing the vocals, it sounds like Linkin Park. It's just weird getting used to a female vocalist on a Linkin Park song as the lead vocal. I'm sure that'll come with time. I think she did a really good job in terms of just vocally. Like I say, she's got that ability to sing smooth and crisp, but she's also got that ability to sing with a lot of grit and rasp in her voice. And I think that's if this is something they're going to do for substantially longer. If it's not just a one album thing, then that's going to stand them in good stead going forward. In terms of that, I've seen a lot of people sort of discuss like they should change the name. It's not Linkin Park. They shouldn't call themselves Linkin Park. They should call themselves something else out of respect for Chester. And I think that's unfair on the remaining members of the band. Let's pretend that Emily hasn't joined yet. For the other members of the band, why should they not get to be in Linkin Park anymore? Just because Chester isn't around. Chester wasn't a founding member. It was Mike and was it Brad, the other one that was the founding member? Why shouldn't they be able to take what they created and continue with it? There's plenty of bands out there that have lost members and lost singers before, and carried on under the same name. And it's probably there's some people who would prefer that they didn't, but generally it's never been a massive problem. But I've seen a lot of the fan base for this song say, Linkin Park should have ended with Chester. They should have started a new band. I don't agree with that. I think, they're perfectly fine to do what they want with the band that they created. And if they want to carry on making music under that banner, maybe they see it as their way of honouring Chester rather than, the opposite, which is what people think they're doing. I'm looking forward to hear what's coming, and I'm hoping some evidence comes out that Emily isn't what everybody thinks she is, but it's not looking good. So we'll see what happens there. But from a purely musical perspective, pretty decent song. I'm happy with that, and we'll see what else they come out with. But thank you very much for stopping by, and I'll see you again in another reaction video very soon.